We haven't watched the next episode yet, but we've just seen an interview with Erica that explains a little bit more about the whole situation went down.
It explains a lot more. I can't believe how bad things were because Jordan didn't say too much. Well, you didn't see him say too much on film.
No, well, I haven't seen an interview with him yet.
Shocked. I'm absolutely shocked that this happened to Jordan.
Yeah.
I just thought they had like a little bit of a push, and I know I didn't take it seriously. I know, and I apologize for that. I truly, utterly do. I should know better because I've been a victim of this experience many times over and over and over. Yeah. And I should know better. I really should. So I kind of kicking myself at the moment. I really am. And then I hear how bad things went down. Yeah. I feel terrible.
Luke being like, what you chatting shit about me for? Or something. But I couldn't really hear what was going on. And then I heard banging. So I get up and run through. And I kind of seen, they kind of had each other in like a bear hug, but Luke was punching into the side of Jordan's ribs, and Jordan didn't throw any punches back because like, I think in his head he was like, if I like do anything silly here, like it's just gonna get ridiculous. There's cameras all around, production are literally in the room with us. Why is nobody doing anything about this? But it honestly all happened so fast, and then one of the production did get in between, separated it, and Jordan had massive bruises all over his body, all on his arms where he'd been grabbed.
A bruise on his arm.
Yeah.
In the episode today.
Did you see it?
When he was on the sofa and he had his arm like this, there was a bruise on his arm. Yeah.
On both of his arms, he had a massive like gash on his back, an open wound on his back that was probably like this big, I think, where he like slid against the door. So when he like banged into the door's like completely gone into his back.
Wow.
Yeah, all of his arms was bruised on his back. And honestly, I was just in complete shock about what had just happened. I could not.
Jordan's had bruises all up his arm, his body. He had a massive gash on his back because he slid across the door. Something happened and it cut his back.
I'm so sorry, Jordan.
Like he had, and the thing is, with the interview with Luke, he never mentioned Jordan hitting him.
No.
He never mentioned it. He admitted hitting Jordan and punching him in the ribs, but he never said Jordan punched him back.
No, and Erica said Jordan not once hit Luke. Not once. That is restraint.
So like
that is restraint. No. Stop. Jordan, that is restraint. Do you know how hard it is when someone is coming for you not to retaliate? Do you know how hard that is?
Yeah.
Jordan, you are, I love this quote, Jordan, that you used, and I'm going to use it and take it with me. You said, you are not a sheep. You are a shepherd. Now, I preach so much about not being a sheep on this channel.
Yeah.
I preach it and preach it and preach because I can't stand society at the moment. I hate it so much. And to hear you say, you are not a sheep, you are a shepherd, and have proven that, I am sorry that I even said one bad thing about you or hesitated. Yeah. I didn't say a bad thing about you, but I did hesitate because I'm very big on seeing both sides of the story. Yeah. I really am. I try and see both perspectives. But seriously, there is no perspective here.
See them all being like, yeah, let's all go rob a bank. Yeah. Like, they're all sheep. Yeah. And Jordan, honestly, the day I met Jordan, I remember him saying to me, he's like, I can't remember what we're talking about, but he said something like, I'm not a sheep, I'm a shepherd. Right? And he always said that.
Yeah.
Right, big man, okay. But then when I see him in situations with the boys, I'm like,
he's like that.
Like, you don't follow that whole bro code of, if your mate's cheating and you're going to be all right with that. And
no. Jordan was the shepherd. And you did so well, Jordan. And to hear that you had gashes and bruises all over your body, this is ridiculous. It is. Absolutely ridiculous. No.
Why did production allow it to get to that point?
Yeah, why would they just film it? Stand around and film it?
Where was their duty of care? Yeah. Why didn't they stop? They instigated it, right? They did. They revved Luke up. Yeah. They wanted it to happen. They allowed it to happen. And even Erica was saying, where's production? Why aren't they stopping this?
Yeah.
Why are they allowing it to keep going? And they didn't stop it until things were really getting bad. Yep. Like, they made sure to keep revving it up. They wanted it on the camera. They wanted these ratings. Yeah. How far are they going to go to get ratings for this show? You know, how far are they going to push contestants until someone gets so badly hurt?
I'm so glad that I caught this interview. I haven't seen the new episode. I haven't.
No.
But I'm so glad I caught this episode because in my head I kept justifying everything. And that's my fault.
see
Because
both
I do
sides.
that in life a lot. I always justify, like, oh, if I did this, could this outcome have happened? I do this a lot, guys. I really do.
Yeah, I think we all
do.
Yeah.
And I hate it. Because there's no justification here. Not one bit. No. So I want to put that forth as well. If someone comes into your room and attacks you, and you don't attack back, which I would never do. You have to attack back. You have to do self-defense. Yeah. You got to defend yourself. You really do. Well, but the fact that Jordan didn't.
Well, that's what I find funny.
You are a shepherd.
Luke is claiming his was self-defense, but self-defense for what?
Yeah.
He has not said Jordan hit him. So what was his self-defense
What was your self-defense?
Like, apparently he felt scared being in a corner. I kind of was buying into that yesterday. But now I'm thinking about it. Like, the more I think about it, I'm like, what were you scared about? Yeah. You were hitting him.
Yeah, 100%.
So what was the self-defense in your... Like, this is... Jordan needed self-defense.
Yeah.
Jordan needed the protection.
That's right.
I want to know, is this going to take any legal action? Like, what's going to happen here? I mean, this is on TV. This is on... Like, it's all there. It's in the open. We're all seeing it.
Well, what's going to happen? No, there's going to be no legal action because what's going to happen...
I know.
They're going to have a fight. Apparently, Jordan and Luke are going to take this out in the ring. Now, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I love boxing. I love professional sport, boxing. I love it. Yeah. Because there's no foul play then.
People are liable here. Someone's gotten hurt.
Exactly.
They can't just, like, let it slide under the rug like they do all the time. They can't keep doing this.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, it's not right.
After hearing Erica speak like this, has your opinion changed or have you always been straight down the line about this? Because my opinion has changed a lot. And I'm a little bit angry with myself. And I want to apologise to Jordan.
Do you think
but
Luke
even
should take
implying
a bit more accountability as well?
Yeah, look, you have to take accountability.
Apparently his big thing was he apologised and offered them a spa day.
Oh!
And that's going to solve things.
No way! You don't offer someone a spa day. Yeah. No. You apologise, say, I'm so sorry, and you then don't go on Instagram tooting your own horn. You don't do that.
Like, put a mop on your head and say, you know. Like, you're rubbing it in like you're not in the right, Luke.
Yeah, you're not. You're not.
You shouldn't be putting mops on your head and making fun of people when you've literally put bruises on their body.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, it's no excuse.
No excuse.
It's no excuse.
No excuse, 100%.